my god, guys. The second episode of the Ed Gein Netflix show might be one of my favorite episodes of like any show in the past like 10 years. We're not even gonna wait, guys. We're gonna get right into it. But remember, this is a spoiler review, so there is a warning now. Let's get started. So episode 2, titled Sick as Your Secrets, dwells half and half, where we watch our friend Ed as he just slowly spirals into this just maniac. And the other half delves into Ed's crimes and what they've loosely inspired later on in life, like, you know, Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho and Norman Bates. But our episode begins with Ed as he is riding on his little tractor, and he is slowly losing his reality of what's real and what's not. Case in point, he gets chased by like hundreds of Jews back to his house. He goes inside and hides, and then he just screams out to the top of his lungs something like, "Oh my gosh, I've been caught. They know what I've been up to." This is referencing these pictures that Ed had seen of this Nazi woman doing all this heinous shit back in the day to all these innocent people, and that's what's loosely inspiring Ed to do all this crazy shit. But anyways, our boy Ed finally gets the courage to stand up to his mother, who's just been long dead at this point. She doesn't want him to go out and do anything, but he's just like, you know what, fuck you, I'm taking out my girl Adeline, and he goes and takes her out on a roller skating date. You know, Adeline likes having these conversations about really disgusting, creepy, dead things, which excites Ed because he's been unaliving people and skinning them this whole time. And he ends up telling her on this date, "I have made this bowl out of a human skull that I now eat all of my food out of. Do you want to come check it out?" She's all like, "No, you don't, but I'll come to your house and check it out anyways because I don't believe you." So they end up going to his house, and at this point, this is the first real shit your pants moment we've got in this series. Because Adeline slowly starts to realize as she's walking through this house that something is absolutely not right. And it probably has something to do with the fact that Ed still talks to his mother, who is now a decrepit corpse that is rotting upstairs. At this point, Adeline is just freaking out, and you think that Ed is going to unalive her at this point, but no, he lets her go. She just bolts it, runs out of the house, and he actually takes his frustration out on this local bartender that he knows, and just shoots her in the head. Now, after that moment, this is when this episode gets really good, because now we're watching Alfred Hitchcock and Norman Bates as they are literally making Psycho. And to get Norman Bates in character, Alfred took him to Ed's home right after the police apprehended him, so it's exactly how it was. Alfred pulls out this drawer of like 9 woman's lady parts, and it just absolutely scars Norman Bates. It scars you as a viewer. It was disgusting. And at the end of the episode, we follow Alfred Hitchcock as he is showcasing Psycho to a bunch of theater watchers, and during the famous scene where Norman Bates unalives this lady in the shower, it cuts back into time with what inspired this scene, which is actually Ed unaliving his girlfriend Adeline. Case in point, this is one of my favorite episodes in a series like that I can even remember.